We start off today's episode with some spreadsheets. The top one is the moves list, or the stances that you can move between, including the Gimpy Gibbon, the Drunken Monkey, the Charging Chimp, the Bobbing Baboon, and the Anxious Ape, including sets of three, either Ak, Chi, Eek, or Oop, any combination of those going back and forth between these stances. And the second sheet is what stance beats which. So if you take a look, the Gimpy Gibbon beats the Drunken Monkey. The Drunken Monkey beats the Bobbing Baboon and the Anxious Ape, and so on and so forth. I skipped ahead of all this because it's actually quite boring to watch. So I win. Okay. I think I've got enough of this. I'm missing only a couple. So we'll come back later.
Hey, I'm getting pretty good.
Go back and get Herman. No, can't do that. Can't quickly get back to Herman. Okay. Well, let's just throw stuff at him.
Herman?
Where? Ow!
What? I didn't actually think we could throw it. I was just trying to...
Where?
I don't think I'm making any progress here.
About the bottle.
Herman?
Where? Ow!
Herman?
Where?
I don't think I'm making any progress here.
Okay. I think the monkey combat's over.
Herman?
Where? Ow!
Herman?
If you say so.
Okay, so we got some progress here.
See you later, Herman.
Who?
Let's try the coconut again.
Herman?
Where? Ow! What the heck you trying to...
There we go.
Hey, I'm Herman Toothrot.
Why would you
Herman,
ever
got your
think
memory
to...
back.
Okay,
Some of it. I still don't
this
remember
game is
you.
This is
entirely
gonna be harder
frustrating.
than I thought. See you later, Herman.
See you, stranger.
Now I'll throw the other stuff at him.
Herman?
Where? Ow! Are you trying to kill me, you rashin' freshin' Guybrush?
Herman, you remember me?
Of course! You're the kid who found my banana picker.
See
Okay,
you later, Herman.
throw the last thing at him then.
Herman?
Where? Ow!
Stupid.
Ouch! What in the name of... Hey! I
Finally.
just remembered where I left my pants!
That's, great, I guess. What about Ozymandias?
Ozymandias? Never heard of him. Wait! Now I remember!
Herman?
Oh? Oh yeah, that's me. Herman. Listen, Junior, you better take a seat because I got some whales.
I didn't know whales could stagger, but go ahead.
Okay, first of all, my real name isn't Herman Toothrot.
Really? What is it?
I'll get to that. First, let me tell you how I ended up here on Monkey Island. With nothing but a busted accordion, most of the clothes on my back, and a head full of broken memories.
Is this gonna take a while? I'm in kind of a hurry.
Stow it, Blondie, this is important. Like so many stories, it began some 20 years ago in a bar on the other side of the world. I had been lured out of my peaceful retirement in the Caribbean by the thrill of a dangerous sailing regatta off the coast of Australia.
Australia? Wait a minute.
Hush up, kid, I'm telling a story here.
Sorry?
Anyhow, the night before the competition, I was steeling myself for the race with several pitchers of grog when I was joined at the bar by one of the other competitors, an unhappy Australian tycoon with the unlikely name of Ozzy Mandrill.
No.
Yes. The poor guy seemed so sad, just because no one would do business with him anymore. Well, to cheer him up, I regaled him with stories of my adventures on the untamed Caribbean seas.
So you were the one who told Ozzy about the lucrative development opportunities of the Caribbean.
Yes, but that's not all. The next day, as I reached the race's halfway point, I'd already forgotten the grog-induced revelries of the night before. Suddenly, I found myself being rammed by another boat, pushed into a freakish whirlpool. It was none other than Ozzy.
I hate it when that happens.
It gets worse.
Yipes.
I hadn't just told Ozzy about the wonders of the Caribbean. I'd also told him about all of its terrible voodoo secrets. Secrets that men would kill to possess. I'd told him about the gate to heck known as Big Whoop. I told him about the unbelievable lineage of the three-headed monkey. Worst of all, I told him about the ultimate insult, the voodoo talisman that could make mice out of men.
Remind me to never tell you a secret.
Strangely, the whirlpool didn't kill me. Instead, it dropped me and my shattered ship on the other side of the world. By the time I had righted myself, I had no idea who I was or where I came from. I took the name Herman Toothrot after the remaining letters on my accordion, H.T.
H.T.? Wait a minute, you're not telling me that you're really...
That's right. My real name is Horatio Torquemada Marley.
But you can't be Governor Marley. I
Grandpa.
mean, everyone knows that H.T. Marley died over 20 years ago, off the coast of Australia, in a boat race.
Grandpa! Get your stinking hands off of me, you blamed octopus!
But sir, we're family. See? I married your granddaughter, Elaine.
Oh, that's just wonderful. I finally rid myself of 20 years of amnesia, and the first thing I learned is that my granddaughter has married the sorriest excuse for a pirate in the seven seas. Somebody get me a coconut so I can go back to being blissfully ignorant.
There we go. We learned some stuff. Now, get the hell out of here. By fighting JoJo, I guess.
Careful there, Sonny Jim. It'd be a shame if you accidentally fell into the all-consuming magma.
Yeah, I guess it would. Thanks for the tip. Oh man, the controls. Guess they tried with this game, but come on, let me walk over this thing. Damn. Just, oh. So poorly designed. Okay. Go fight JoJo. Try and end this game.
Hello again, Monkey Prince.
Greetings, unenlightened one.
I challenge you to monkey combat.
I can see that you've been training, Threepwood, but you're still not ready.
Why? Ugh. Why? They have to know that I have all of the combinations.
On your journey.
Okay. I guess I'll do some more tedious monkey fighting.
I challenge you to monkey combat.
I can see you've been training. Perhaps you are ready to fulfill the prophecies.
Prophecies schmophecies. Are we gonna fight or what?
Very well. Monkey combat!
On guard, monkey.
You are indeed ready to fight me.
Oh yeah, it does look like the Cannibal Village, doesn't it? Okay, what beats Anxious Ape? Anxious Ape loses to Baboon, so from Given to Baboon is CEO. The only... No, even if... I can't win. Can't win.
Ow.
I have to do this... Wait, that didn't hurt? Okay. I don't know what happened there. Gibbon loses to Baboon. Drunken Monkey to Baboon is AEC. I'll take the win, but I don't see how the math added up there. Something's weird's going on here. Drunken Monkey loses to Chimp. So Drunken Monkey to Chimp is ACE. Finally! Hey, did a
cannot
Michael Jackson
believe it.
dance.
I had foreseen losing my crown eventually, but not to such an unlikely opponent. The honor of victory is yours, Guybrush, as well as the ceremonial bronze hat. Please take good care of it. It is very special.
Okay, let's just get out of here so we don't have to listen to that guy play cymbals ever again. To the monkey head. Now we have to put this thing on top, right?
Now if I can somehow manage to stick this huge head onto a golden man, I'll have a giant ultimate insult.
Okay. If I remember right, it's banana picker on the nose.
I guess there's more than one way to skin a monkey. I sure am glad I've got this banana picker.
Anything I'm missing? I think there is. I need something from Herman. I was supposed to get something from Herman and I didn't. Oh, monkeys. Why would I keep fighting monkeys? That should just go away. I already got what I needed.
Grandpa?
Quit calling me that.
That's no way to talk, sir. We're gonna have to work together to defeat Ozzy and LeChuck.
LeChuck's involved too?
Actually, he's the new governor of Melee Island.
Gadzooks! Where's my granddaughter?
She disappeared right after the election.
Phew, that's a relief.
Why?
Because of the one secret I didn't reveal to Ozzy before he tried to kill me.
The real secret of Monkey Island?
Of course not. I'm talking about the secret of the fourth piece of the ultimate insult.
The one that had to do with the governorship of Melee Island? I was wondering about that. What is it?
It's this.
That looks like the Melee Island gubernatorial seal.
It is the official gubernatorial seal of Melee Island. One of them, anyway. A good governor always keeps a spare around, in case the original gets lost. The seal is the key to unlocking the dread power of the ultimate insult. Without it, it's just a funky-looking maraca. Now, Guybrush, this is very important. Where is the other gubernatorial seal?
Elaine has it.
Guess it's with Elaine. She rarely lets it out of her sight.
Oh, that's good. As long as Ozzy and LeChuck don't find her, they'll never be able to make the ultimate insult work.
Ah, good times, free grog, my pockmarked fanny. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. Don't be looking at me, you mangy mongrel. I voted for Elaine, I did.
Well, I certainly didn't vote for that bilge rat, LeChuck.
Well, if none of us voted for him, then why is he the governor? And why are we being forced to build this colossal commemorative statue of him in the center of town? Ah, shut up!
This is horrible. LeChuck has enslaved my people. It's a good thing my grandfather isn't alive to see this. Why is he making them build that statue? What does that have to do with the ultimate insult? What's happened to Guybrush? What's that smell?
Oh, ex-Governor Marley, you're a hard woman to find, you know that?
Obviously, not hard enough. You must be Peg-Nose Pete.
I, the Governor and Mr. Mandrill, have a few questions they'd like to ask you.
Gee, you know, I'd like to, but I have to wash my hair for the next 7 years.
I really must insist.
Drat.
Like I said, as long as Ozzy and LeChuck don't find Elaine, the ultimate insult can never be completed.
Maybe we should come up with a backup plan.
Okay. Got what we needed.
Whoa.
Well, what? I didn't see anything.
Hey, there's a hidden passage
Must have
back
missed
here.
something. Hey, JoJo Sr. Grave in the foreground there.
Hey, this place looks like some sort of control room.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's what this seal's for.
That doesn't seem like a good use for this. I can't imagine that this actually steers anything. There appear to be a bunch of valves and pressure lines running into this control panel. It looks like something important is supposed to go in there.
There it is.
I'll just put the gubernatorial symbol here. Hey, it fits.
Oops. I better get out of here before someone finds out what I did.
Relax there, son. We're going for a little ride.
Sure.
Pull that lever there, would you?
Ride? What do you mean by that?
We're taking this giant monkey robot to Melee Island to rescue my granddaughter.
Giant monkey robot. Are you sure you have all of your memory back? Maybe I should hit you again.
Quite the monkey robot. Act 3 Plus. Guybrush kicks unusually large butt.
of Poseidon's pig sticker is that?
Unless I miss my guess, that's an ultimate insult amplification tower.
You just made that up, didn't you?
An amplifier, of course.
Of
Guybrush,
course.
this tower is part of Ozzy's fiendish plot.
Oh, I see. He plans to build really ugly towers all over the Caribbean, driving down property values to the point where he can scoop up all the land for a fraction of its real value. How ingenious.
What the flimby-flam are you talking about? Ozzy's gonna use that tower to amplify the effects of an ultimate insult a millionfold, so he can simultaneously expose every pirate in the Tri-Island area to the devastating effects of the ultimate insult.
Are you sure it's not the property values thing?
If you wish to fulfill your destiny and save your pirate friends, you must climb this tower and destroy its devilish...
Somehow I knew you were gonna say that.
They're just towers. What's this? There. Let's pick that up. I'll just walk through it, no problem. Climb the short tower. Jump on the plank. There we go. Monkeying it up. And pull the
I'm
switch.
not picking that up.
Why? Flip the switch.
There's a very large switch sticking out of this shell.
Use the switch.
Blast!
What's wrong, you reanimated lump of voodoo flotsam?
I'll tell you what's wrong. This so-called ultimate insult doesn't work. I tried locking it against every piece of junk in this accursed hovel, but nothing happens.
Ha! Well, I guess Grandpa was too smart for you diabolical dodos after all.
Quiet, you. Grr.
Way to go,
What in the
Elaine.
name of Adam Smith's invisible hand is that?
That? Oh, that's nothing. Just a piece of junk I bought on my honeymoon.
Darn! The gubernatorial seal of Melee Island. Of course.
Let me see that. Well, that seems to have shaved the proverbial dingo. Let's test this bugger out. Peg nose.
What?
Would you be so good as to stand over there?
Look, Mr. High and Mighty Mandrill, I'm getting awfully tired of following orders. I think it's about time we renegotiated the terms of my employment.
Or what?
Or I'll fill your belly full of lead, you sissified fossil! No one messes with Peg-Nose the pirate and lives to tell the tale! Why, I'll rip off your arms and I'll beat you!
Guybrush did.
You were saying?
Please, please don't hurt me, Mr. Mandrill! I'll do whatever you say from now on, I promise!
Take a long walk off a short pier, you craven wretch.
Righto, sir!
Well, Mrs. Threepwood, it seems as though the power of the ultimate insult is finally mine.
Oh, let me use it on Elaine.
All in due time, Captain. But first, let's give her a taste of things to come.
Aye, you're a sadist after my own blackened lump of a heart, Mandrill.
For years, the Caribbean has been buffeted by the unpredictable winds of runaway piracy. Now, by the power of the ultimate insult, I hereby banish those chaotic tempests and usher in a new age of orderly consumerism. I am Ozymandias. Look upon my works, ye mighty pirates, and despair.
No!
Where's the kaboom? They're supposed to be a Caribbean-shattering kaboom! Work, damn your eyes! Work!
I knew this ridiculous plan would never succeed. I guess this just goes to show that you should never send an Australian girly man to do the work of a real pirate.
LeChuck, get back here and help me fix this thing.
Oh, Ozzy.
You two stay here and guard the robot.
Good luck. Try not to break any of my stuff. Nice kid, but about as sharp as a soggy pancake. You know what I mean?
Tell me about it.
I'll show that chum bucket panty waist some real voodoo.
Honey, I'm home.
Guybrush, look out for the ultimate insult.
Oh, I don't know how you dimwits managed to sabotage my magnificent insult amplification apparatus, but I'll at least have the satisfaction of annihilating your arrogant pirate souls.
Somehow, I always knew it would end like this.
Really?
Prepare to meet your doom, Threepwoods. What the didgeridoo is that?
Let's get out of here.
You won't escape that easy, you swashbuckling ninnies. Great Barrier Reef!
Arr, ye be looking like ants from up here.
Guybrush,
Yes?
am I the only one seeing a giant walking statue of LeChuck on our front lawn?
No. Elaine!
Guybrush, help!
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Guybrush, don't you dare leave me!
Don't worry, my beloved. Guybrush isn't going anywhere.
Let go of me, you rock-brained monstrosity!
You insignificant mortal flea! How dare you wield your pathetic voodoo magics against the immortal might of the demon pirate LeChuck? I'll grind your bones to make me grog, you triple timing bastard!
Ah, shut up!
How may I serve you, master?
Well, eventually, I'll be wanting you to squish every pirate on the face of the planet into a sticky red goo. But for now, let's just kill Guybrush Threepwood!
Oh. Come on, guys! We've got to get this giant monkey robot moving now!
Where's my granddaughter?
Actually, that's kind of a funny story.
Threepwood! Where did you find that ridiculous-looking contraption?
It was a present from H.T. Marley.
Grandpa?
I'm in here, dear.
Well, what an unexpected family reunion. Too bad I have to ruin it by savaging your puny minds with the power of the ultimate insult. Now what?
Now is your undoing, evil one. Now is the time foretold in the ancient prophecies of Monkey Island. Now is the time for the ultimate in monkey combat!
Here we go. Monkey combat time. So if I remember right, we have to draw. And I'm just gonna do that because I'm kinda getting sick of having to do all this junk. So the switch from ape to monkey is OEA. OAE rather. One draw. Deal. And one more. So we have to switch to 8. ACO.
Hey, what's going on here? LeChuck, you colossal idiot! I order you to cease this at once! Hey, wait a minute! You can't do this to me! I'm Ozzy Mandrill! I'm the future of the Caribbean! I command, stop! Don't! Ah!
Oh, yeah!
The real question is, why do you have to do 3 draws? Where does it say that?
Darling.
I just remembered it.
Jojo!
Don't even think about it, Pink Boy.
Guybrush, how can I ever thank you for reuniting me with my granddaughter?
Well, for starters, you could put on some pants.
Consider it done.
Also,
Yes?
would you please be the governor of Melee Island again?
No way, no how. I hated being governor. Well, why do you think I went all the way to Australia in the first place? For the...
Grandfather, please. I can't stand being the governor. It's no way for a pirate to live. Guybrush and I need to be on the open seas, waiting
Well, all right. But you better come by to visit.
every month.
And I want to start seeing some pirate great-grandchildren.
Very weird. It's also
We'll see what
the
we
fact
can
that the
do.
game's so old and the way I'm having to run it. If
Circle of life.
dialogue is longer than a certain
You're a
amount,
talking monkey.
it just
Oh,
cuts
hey,
it off.
I'd like you to meet Jojo Jr., the Monkey Prince of Monkey Island.
Well, thank you, noble Jojo, for helping to make the seas
Herman
once again
is
safe
the
for pirates
grandfather.
everywhere.
It was my pleasure, Mrs. Threepwood. But now I must be going. Somewhere out there, my monkey...
Where will you go?
I don't really know. I hear that Martha's Vineyard is nice this time of year, but first we have a crew member who wants to disembark.
Timmy!
Farewell, everyone.
Goodbye, Jojo!
Just Jojo.
We'll never forget you.
Jojo's the only talking monkey.
Of course I'll never forget him. I mean, he's a talking monkey. How creepy is that? Well, that's it. We've saved the mansion, found your grandfather, and once again made the Caribbean safe for bloodthirsty, grog-swilling reprobates. Phew, who knew?
Guybrush, now that Grandpa's governor again, we're free. We can go wherever and do whatever we want.
Well, let's, what do we want to do? I want to be a pirate? Chocolate pirate ship? Max? Let's just be a pirate.
I want to be a pirate.
You don't consider Monkey Island 4 as canon? Yeah, Monkey Island 4 is a disappointment. As you've seen by this amazing playthrough. But obviously, them switching over to this didn't do them a whole lot of good because it got changed to Telltale Games after it, right? So LucasArts, actually, I don't know the whole story. I don't know if they dropped it or what, but obviously didn't think they should make a 5th. and let's never play this game again. I think on my CD case I will write, bad idea, think twice. The other games didn't have anything at the end of the credits, but who knows, maybe this one does. Thanks, George Lucas.
Elaine? Jimmy? Herman? Mommy?
The end.